blockchain flows, but he's riding no cap. DeFi kingpin does the charts in his lap. Wheelchair bound, still breaking the trap. Cryptic codes making haters all nap. Wait, crypto keep it lit, keep rolling. Points on fire, prophecy beholding. This ability ain't no limit, he's golden. When the past down is never folding. YouTube hustle, subscribers gone nuts. Crypto market weight never cuts. Posting ETHs, calculating guts. In the bearable, dude's got the clutch. Wait, crypto keep it lit, keep rolling. Points on fire, prophecy beholding.
What's going on? What's going on, everyone? My name is Wadi. Welcome to the show. Hope everyone is having a blessed day so far. I see GS is in the house. Welcome, bro. Appreciate you joining. Hello, Wadi and the What Squad. We are back, Habibis. Yeah, I mean, look, the market is looking absolutely great so far. Obviously, we do got to be careful. But let me get into it. Then I'll get into a couple of news, real short. So far, I did have these targets right here, which was 96,426. Broke right through. Then I thought, well, it's getting rejected. It held on to the 50 moving average, and then it started pumping again. So it broke 97,778. It even broke the 99,000 target, and now it's at 104,129. So I'll tell you one thing. Yes, most likely we are on overbought territory, which is the Starch RSI. Let me bring in the RSI itself. All right, yes, the RSI is on overbought territory. So this is normal, people. It's a normal retracement. I am hoping that we hold up the support, even if it goes to 96. I think the biggest support level is going to be right here around 96,395. So I'm not too concerned about it. If it goes a little bit lower, I would say 95,000. It's a good level of support as well. So Bitcoin has been absolutely ripping today. But not only Bitcoin, we got Pepe, surprisingly. It went up like 40 something percent, which was crazy enough. Shout out to everyone that still holds Pepe. Surprisingly, Eve did a real nice comeback as well. Right now, we are in overbought territory when it comes to each cryptocurrency. So, if you see it doing a reversal, in my opinion, is perfectly normal. And you guys could see how it broke right through. So, with that being said, let me go check out George Finance in the house. Welcome, my brother. Welcome to the moon and back. Wadi Boomerang. It can stay overbought for a bit longer. This is a chance for some outs to get relief. Yeah, George, I'm not arguing that with you, bro. And by the way, George, if you want to come up, let me know. I'll send you a link. Um, so that's the thing right here that I am liking for now. You know, I did mention last time on one of my live stream that I was seeing first One day chart looks beautiful. That's a beautiful uptrend candle. There's still a chance. Wait, let me go back to BTC because there's still a chance for us. Oh, it's only on BTC. I think all these levels is gonna get broken, and then we'll see from there, right? But as far as BTC, there's still a, I mean, ETH, there's still a chance that it'll get rejected right at the 200 moving average. So far, so good, in my opinion. Now, what I did mention is that if you took a look at the weekly chart, that was on my TikTok live stream. I mentioned that it's looking bullish. I like the fact that the RSI it's above 50, the Starch RSI is above 50, the money flow index is above 50, and that's a good indication that there is going to be more uptrend. Now, what I would love to see is this volume that we see over here. I would love to see that over here. And then I can tell you guys this is a confirmed bull run, what we're seeing. In the meantime, it's just a possibility that my friend, I call him Bear King George, might be right and it might retrace. This is a chance. Yeah, I saw that, George. So, with that being said, let me get into some of the news, right? Now, Coinbase is buying Deribit, a crypto option platform, for 2.9 billion. The deal includes cash and Coinbase shares. After the deal, Deribit's founder will step down. So I like the news just for the simple fact that I feel that Coinbase is trying to extend their business, right? They did open up the futures trading. Now I think they want to open up the options trading business, which is not really bad if you ask me. Um, Oregon passed SB 167, officially recognizing crypto as legal collateral and setting clear rules for digital assets. This law could help boost crypto use and attract more investors. Adoption. That's all I'm going to say there. There's adoption. Sonium and Square Enix launch a Web3 gaming event, Play Symbiogenesis, earn NFTs, and unlock reward in Sleep Agachi. Yeah, Sleep Agachi and Evermoon. Complete quests and collect bonuses before May 31st. Obviously, I'm just bringing out the information because if you are a gamer, then that's what you want to look into. All right. Bitcoin and other crypto are rising today, mainly because of the new US UK trade deal. The agreement boosted investor confidence, pushing people to buy riskier asset like Bitcoin. So I don't know if you guys heard, but President Trump did make an announcement about a new trade deal with the UK, and that has brought a lot of optimism in the market. Obviously, there's still tariffs involved, so that's what I'm saying. Like, I like this run, but I am not convinced that this is actually the start of a bull run. All right, BlackRock made 32 million in Q1 2025 from its iShare Bitcoin Trust IBIT, showing strong investor interest despite Bitcoin dropping 11% at the time of writing. It now holds over 5.4 billion in Bitcoin related assets. Don't got much to say there, but BlackRock being the biggest hedge fund management, right? And holding 5.4 billion in Bitcoin. And I know that they continue to buy Bitcoin. You could go to either Arkham Invest, which is this website. You could check out the inflow of Bitcoin, which is right here. And it would tell you how much Bitcoin they bought lately. Now, it is funny though, because I am seeing 8.58 million 9 hours ago. I am seeing 8.4 million, 28.32 million, 20.11 million, 28.3, 28.3 again. Well, there's a lot of 28.3 buys from BlackRock itself. And recently they made a purchase of 2.5 billion in Bitcoin. And that's one of the things that I try to say, if these institutions are buying, they're buying for a real good reason. Tim Shea is in the house. Welcome, Tim Shea, a member for 23 months. Yo, Tim, if I never said it before, man, I'm going to say it now. I appreciate the support you have given me, no matter what, bro. You and Steve and everyone else, I appreciate you. Buying and selling pressure is bringing the market to this level. What do you mean by that, George? So that's what I am seeing here. Um, Whales are buying, people are interested in creating more and more crypto related products. Like, for example, Trump crypto advisor David Bailey has launched a 300 million Bitcoin firm called Nakamoto. The company plans to hold Bitcoin, invest globally, and go public via a NASDAQ merger this summer. See, that's adoption. A brand new company. Now, that's not the only one that's coming out here. Doge Wars 36020 has launched 3DX, a new regulated crypto exchange for institution. It offers trading, settlement, and custody under the EU rules, aiming to be a full service crypto platform. So the more products, more exchanges, more ways for people to make it easier and accessible to buy Bitcoin, the better it's going to be. The better the price, I think, is going to be as far as going up. Banana Zone next. Dave P in the house. Welcome, brother. Appreciate you joining. Welcome, welcome. I know, guys, I haven't been live in a while. I needed a break, to be honest with you guys. But now that I am here, I am back. Uh, that's it. The bull, well, not the bull run, but crypto looks really good. Yes, we could dump. The possibility is there, and then we're stuck on crap again. But so far, I like the volume that I am seeing. All right, Stripe launched stablecoin account in 101 countries, letting businesses hold and send digital dollar like USDC. It also introduced AI tools to improve payment security and fight fraud. Stablecoins is big around these days, right? And the biggest stablecoin so far is Circle stablecoin, which is USDC. Now, not related to the news, but I want to throw out there CBCN, which I've been reading about it. I've been doing my research like I should, right? Now, they got partnership like JP Morgan, they got partnership like Visa, they got partnership like Ethereum, Solana. They got a payroll partnership for education department. They got just a overall payroll. Now, this is what I'm seeing here, right? Circle is also partnered with them, and I did confirm that. Shout out to Tim Shea. He was the first person to bring it to my attention, CBCN. And then I did my due diligence, and it turns out that it's a real good project. Obviously, not financial advice, and you guys gotta make your own decision, do your own research. But back to what I was saying, Circle owns a whole lot of CBCN. And right now, yeah, it's taking on retracement. It had a real nice run, but I believe CBCN could still do some numbers in the coming bull run. That's what I think. All right. Now, Standard Charter, a top analysis now says his 120K Bitcoin target for Q2 2025 may be too low. With rising ETF inflow and major investment, he believes BTC could go even higher, possibly 200K by end of the year. There is a chart that I was using, and it actually shows that the top for this bull market, it should be 230. Obviously, we have a lot of other people that are suggesting. Sorry, guys. Went to the gym today. Didn't take a nap. I'm freaking exhausted, but I'm here. But I'm out here still grinding. If you guys don't believe it, just look at the motivational video that I posted. Look at that. Look at that. Choo, 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 choo. Choo, 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 choo. But yeah, back to crypto. There's a lot of people saying and suggesting Bitcoin above 320. I know Tom Lee, it's one of them. So we'll see. GS says CBCN. Timshay says CBCN. Retail is getting overconfident again, never stops. George, by the way, everyone, meet George Bear King. No, I think that mm, the hype is there, but the chart is also saying it. The P says strike one. Slim Cheeses, what's going on, bro? Welcome. Just kidding. Hey, man, I'm going to be yawning a lot, so I might as well just do this. Look, where is it? Bam. There you go. Now nobody saw me yawn. All right. Um, I'm the realistic bear. Call the bottom early enough. Nice, nice, bro. Nah, that, all respect to you, George. All right. So Visa has invested in VVNK, a London based fintech that handles stablecoin payment. BVNK processes 12 billion yearly and it's expanding to the US. The move helped Visa lead in digital payment innovation. It's good for Visa, great for stablecoin. Most likely, the stablecoin is going to be USDC since they mentioned the US. BitMEX co founder Arthur Hayes is throwing a biggest party called Risk It All on May 28, aiming to celebrate Bitcoin hitting 150K. He believed BTC could reach 1 million by 2028, driven by big market trends. Now, this is a bold prediction. Now, my question is, does he believe it's going to happen on May 28th that the Bitcoin is going to hit 150K? Or is he just assuming that Bitcoin is going to go to 150K and they're just making a kind of celebration party ahead of time? Okay, Bitcoin open interest jumped 2 billion in one day, hitting 19.15 billion after the Fed held interest rates steady. This shows strong traders' confidence, but it may also signal upcoming price volatility. Open interest, George. Do you hear that, bro? Do you hear that? People are interested in buying more Bitcoin. Wait, where is my liquidity grab? Hold up, where is it? Coin. There we go. Doo-doo, doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. All right, so if right now we have pretty much clear sky to take off, ladies and gentlemen, but if it comes back down, this is where all the liquidity needs to be grabbed at 98, 97, 97. That's it. And that will be a healthy pullback, in my opinion. This is the 24-hour. Let me go check out. mm, yeah, 48-hour chart. Yeah, same level. 48 hours, it's looking pretty bullish, in my opinion. So let me bring this back to 1 hour chart. Just keep it there because I know the Asian market should be opening anytime soon, and we should be seeing either pops out and breaks 104, and most likely we're gonna see 106K. Um, let me go to the chart, the chat. I hear you. Bitcoin over 100K is a bargain for retail. Well, George, to be honest, 100K is a psychological level and it broke right through. So, in my opinion, bro, we're still going up. Chasing green candle, as usual, goes. Goose, excuse me, my French, all good. The market can stay above 100. Asians are going to eat it up. These profit GS is possible, bro. I'm not saying that it can happen. It's very possible. So the Bears are going to open longs. Well, we'll see. We shall see. They're hungry. That's right. Yes. Yeah. All right. Let me. No, 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 no. Okay. Now, this was the news that I was like, what the hell is this? I thought Shiba Inu was done and over with. Now, Shiba Inu saw a massive 2,952% jump in inflow, showing a big spike in investor interest. Analysis say this could signal a major price move coming soon. Now, you guys know I really believe that Shiba Inu has a lot of challenges. I don't really trust the project, but I gotta say, this was unexpected. Now, can we have the same momentum that we once had with Shiba Inu? That would be a miracle. I do like the volume that it started forming. So just be careful. Don't forget, guys, there's a lot of whales inside of Shiba Inu that are stuck and probably waiting for them to just dump it, get out, right? So just observation, not financial advice. There's a lot of good news to come play accordingly. I do agree with that. Shiba Boo Boo is still around, lots of bag holders. Yeah, GS, that's what I'm saying. I'm surprised that people are still even talking about it, man. Bitcoin just broke past 100,000 for the first time since February, hitting 101,879. The jump came after Trump announced a new US UK trade deal boosting market optimism and crypto stocks. Now, the question is, what about China? When when do we get to see a trade deal done with China? Okay, Super State launch Opening Bell, a platform that lets company issue SEC register share on blockchain like Solana and Ethereum. It brings 24/7 trading and merges stock with DeFi tech. That is the last piece of news. And now, guys, if you want me to check any coins or you want me to chart, well, meme coins are not really chartable in my opinion, to be honest, unless it's one of the established meme coin. But if you come out and tell me to chart Pupu Inu, you're coming to the wrong chat. Now, one thing I would say though, you want me to check out your coin and see if it's worth investing in, I'll give you an honest, unbiased opinion. So, China will have a meeting in Switzerland with US delegate this weekend. Yeah, I heard about that. The 9th to the 12th, right, George? But what I also heard is that it's not going to be a full blown meeting, like not to strike a full blown deal. It's going to be just for maybe some negotiation. Hopefully, they talk about TikTok, right? Oh, there was one more piece of news, which is kind of old news, but they just brought out the document today, which is XRP and the SEC joint letter to the Supreme Court for them to dismiss the case. And like instead of them paying the 125 million, for them to pay 50 million. It's out there, but it is not confirmed. It doesn't mean that say XRP is going to the moon. It doesn't mean none of that. It just means that they put it out there. Here, I think it's this right here. Nope, it's not. Hold on, I got the information right here. Shout out to one of my guys from TikTok, Be the Change. He was the one that sent me the info. So this is the letter, and it's from today. So the Security and Exchange Commission today filed a settlement agreement entered into with defendant Ripple Labs Inc., Bradley Garlinghouse, and Christian A. Larson that lays out a framework for resolving the commission's civil enforcement action against them. The settlement agreement provides, among other things, that the commission and Ripple will jointly request the district court to issue an indicative ruling as to whether it would dissolve the injunction against Ripple in the district court August 7, 2024. Final judgment and order the escrow account holding 125 million civil penalty imposed by the final judgment be released with 50 million paid to the commission in full satisfaction of that penalty and the remainder paid to Ripple. The settlement agreement further provides that following an indication from the district court that it would dissolve the injunction and release the escrow penalty amounts as requested. The commission and Ripple will seek a limited remand to the district court for that relief, after which they would move to dismiss the respective appeal from the final judgment, which are currently pending in the United States Court of Appeal for the Second Circuit. The commission and the defendant filed the settlement agreement with the district court as part of their joint request for an indictive ruling. The commission decision to exercise its discretion and seek a resolution of this pending enforcement action rests on its judgment that such resolution will facilitate the Commission ongoing effort to reform and renew its regulatory approach to the crypto industry, not on any assessment of the merits of the claim alleged in the action. Furthermore, the Commission decision to resolve this enforcement action does not necessarily reflect the Commission position on any other case. So, once again, people, it's no guarantee. We did see XRP pump. I'm trying to see if it's going to break above the trend line, which it is trying for now, but it hasn't done it just yet. If we go any further up, my target it's around $2.50 for the short term. Even though we do know XRP has a bad habit of pumping and then dumping again. So just be careful. It is on overbought territory on the 1 hour chart. 37 Hopper in the house. Welcome, bro. Appreciate you. That's right. There's something. Good evening, Wadi. Hope you're doing well. Thank you, bro. I am. I am. Welcome. Welcome. So that's all I got for today, guys. I don't have nothing else. I was doing my live stream on X only, and I've been ending it pretty much at 40 minutes. Unless you guys got anything that you want me to look at, then I could pretty much call it a day, and that's it. Everything else, it's looking good. H bar, Ondo, XLM, uh, well, movement looking like crap. It went all the way to 17. XDC is looking good. Mantra totally got wrecked, which is funny. And I did say be careful because with the statement they came out, it really didn't convince me much. And that Mantra was about around 58 cents, and now it's all the way at 37. So it's scary. CBCN, on the other hand, yes, it did do a retracement. I did expect it. I'm still bullish on it. I still believe that in the long run, CBCN could run a lot higher. Now, I was talking to one of my other guys on on TikTok, and they was bringing to my attention Morpho. Morpho has lending products and all of that. Here's real quick definition. Morpho is an open, efficient, and resilient platform that allows anyone to earn yield and borrow asset. Lenders can earn on Morpho using Morpho boats, non-custodial, simple to use lending boats that optimize yields for depositors. Borrowers can borrow any asset directly from Morpho Market. At the same time, developer or businesses can create market accurate boats and build a range of application on its flexible, permissionless infrastructure. Morpho, it's really trustless with immutable contract and governance minimize operation allowed by its simplicity. Morpho is efficient. It provides higher collateralization factors with its isolated lending market improve interest rate and low gas consumption. Morpho is flexible with its permissionless market creation, permissionless risk management, and has been designed to be developer friendly. Now, you guys know me. Someone tells me about a coin. I am going to do my due diligence, and so far I like what I found. This is not financial advice. Make sure you guys do your own research on it and make your own decision. But the market cap, 396.31 million, extremely low. Any good project that it's under 500 million, in my opinion, is good. As long as the project is good. A total supply of 1 billion and circulating supply 263.78 billion. I will have to do a little bit more research to see when is it that they're going to do on unlocks and basically the whole tokenomics on Morpho. That's the research that I haven't done yet so far. It is listed on Coinbase, Bybit, OKX, Aerodrome, Uniswap, Big Ed, MEXC, Gate.io, and KuCoin. Want to know what I haven't seen? Binance. And that's the thing that, once I hear a Binance listing, I think that's when the coin is going to take off. But be careful because obviously it's not going to. Hold on. Sorry, guys, I wasn't looking at the chat. Uh, t- 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 Pepe will flip ship. I believe that, man. Pepe looking good. Yes. Too big crypto in the house. Wadi Maji, can you sort me a TG bot out? I have the code, but can I make it work? Too big. I got you, man. I got you, bro. Let me know. You like, I know it's late out there, but when you want to reach out to me, or we could do a TG something. 37, you hero. By the way, welcome to Big Crypto in the house. So yeah, everyone, that's pretty much what I got for ya. I don't have nothing else. I'm keeping it short and simple. I can send the call over for you to have a look at. We'll send it over TG and catch. All right, sounds good. Two bit. I'll check it out, bro. Um, Make sure you give me a name for the bot, unless you want me to put it to be crypto bot. Oh shoot, too bad. I missed the space. It was yesterday, right? Tim, I'm gonna give you a new job. I know you ain't getting paid for it, but whenever Tube is gonna have his space, shoot me a DM, bro, so I can make sure I join it. I've done the bot with Botfather. That's the one that I use myself. Also, just cannot get the code to it. Are you using Python? Because usually what you're supposed to use is download Python and then integrate the token that Bobfather gives you, and then you input the code. So you did all of that. Okay. And it's still not working. So when you use Bobfather, it's supposed to give you a token, kind of like a API. You're supposed to put that with your bot. And then you take that and open Python. Hold on, let me see if I can open Python. Don't worry, man. I got you. Just let me know. Okay. So send it over my way and I'll give it a try. do. Just don't seem to be able to work out the Python program to put in the code. Okay. Well, I have other avenues that I could try, but definitely the one that I used before is Python. Well, with that being said, ladies and gents, I am out of here. I appreciate each and every one that joined today. Once again, I apologize. I haven't been live, but I needed a break, man. Crypto is exhausting. The space is just crazy, but I appreciate each and every one of you for still supporting me no matter what. Have a blessed one. Take care, everyone.
Clutch. Wait, crypto, keep it lit, keep rolling.